On the 29th of October 2025, Tanzania held its general elections, and shortly afterwards, widespread protests erupted across multiple cities. What began as electoral discontent has escalated into heavy clashes between citizens and security forces, significant loss of life, and a deep crisis of legitimacy for the government. So, what is happening? According to multiple independent news agencies, the general election took place on the 29th of October 2025 and was expected to deliver victory for the incumbent Samia Suluhu Hassan. Key opposition figures were disqualified from participating. For example, the main opposition party, Chadema, was banned from running and its leader faced treason charges. On election day and immediately afterwards, protests erupted, especially in the commercial capital, Dar es Salaam, with demonstrators rejecting the process as unfair and calling for their voices to be heard. The government's response has included deployment of security forces, curfews in Dar es Salaam and other areas, internet shutdowns, and reports of lethal force used against protesters. The United Nations Human Rights Office reported receiving credible information that at least 10 people had been killed so far during the protest. Opposition sources claim for higher numbers, up to 700 deaths, though these figures are unverified. So, what is causing all this chaos? There are several interlinked causes to this crisis. Number one is electoral exclusion and lack of competition. When major opposition candidates and parties are disqualified from participating, it undermines the legitimacy of the entire electoral process. In this case, opposition parties in Tanzania argue that the field was manipulated so that the incumbent had no real challenger. The second cause is shrinking civic space and repression. Leading up to the election, human rights groups documented increasing intimidation, abductions, restrictions on media and civil society, and generally a climate of fear. Number 3 is triggering event, the election day chaos. On election day, reports emerged of polling stations under attack, protests at voting centers, curfews from mid-afternoon and internet blackouts, all of which sparked further outrage. And finally, we have the issue of underlying grievances. Beyond the election event itself, many Tanzanians reportedly feel excluded from political decision-making, frustrated by the lack of institutional accountability and resentful of enduring one-party dominance, which is the CCM, has been in power for decades. These structural tensions feed into immediate outrage. So, matters arising. What are some of the implications of what is happening in Tanzania right now? Political legitimacy crisis. With key opposition actors sidelined and the government under attack for heavy-handed tactics, the electoral outcome is widely seen, both domestically and internationally, as lacking credibility. This undermines the ruling authorities' mandate and raises questions about governing going forward. We also have the security and human rights concerns. The use of live ammunitions, curfews, internet blackouts, and alleged extrajudicial killings pose serious human rights violations and could attract international scrutiny or sanctions. The Amnesty International and the UN have already warned of unacceptable use of force. There is also social instability and economic fallout. Protests, curfews, travel disruptions, and internet shutdowns all disrupt the day-to-day life of citizens, businesses, and foreign investors. The tourism sector, trade flows, and investor confidence could be negatively impacted. There is also the regional and international impact. Tanzania is a key player in East Africa. Political instability in Tanzania may affect regional cooperation, cross-border trade, and could encourage external actors to intervene diplomatically. Also, the government's handling of the situation will affect its international reputation and potential aid-donor relations. And lastly, which is what everybody is looking into now, is the possible escalation or reform. Two broad paths emerge. One is further escalation. It could be more protest, wider unrest, deeper repression, potentially leading to a serious breakdown of order. The other is reform. The government may respond to pressure by opening dialogue, reforming institutions, allowing more competition, and restoring trust. Which path Tanzania takes will matter for years to come. In summary, Tanzania finds itself at a critical juncture. What began as a routine general election has turned into a major political crisis, rooted in questions of democratic legitimacy, human rights, and social inclusions. The decisions made now by the government, opposition, civil society, and international partners will shape the country's trajectory for years to come. For stakeholders across Africa, including regional institutions and development partners, this moment demands attention, transparency, and genuine commitment to democratic values. No nation or citizen wishes to be ruled by dictatorship, not in Tanzania, not in Africa, not anywhere in the world. Tanzania is a democratic nation, and its people have the constitutional rights to choose leaders freely, without intimidation, manipulation, or exclusion. Leadership is not anybody's family property, personal inheritance, or private right. It is a public trust that belongs to the people. Across Africa, a new consciousness is rising. Citizens are demanding leaders who serve, not rule, lead, not oppress, unite, not divide. It is time for Africa to embrace leaders who put the people first, leaders who fight corruption, respect human rights, protect public wealth, and build systems where opportunities reaches everyone, not just a few at the top. This moment is bigger than Tanzania. It reflects a continental shift, a peaceful democratic revolution of accountability, dignity, and vision. Africans deserve good governance, a good life, strong institutions, and leaders who stand for justice. The people of Africa are tired of corruption, tired of recycled political elites, tired of suffering in the midst of abundant natural wealth. Africans deserve better, and we have the right to peacefully demand that. The responsibility to demand better. The future of Africa will be built by the citizens who refuse to settle for less than true democracy, true development, true leadership. Tanzania's struggle is Africa's reminder that the destiny of our nation belongs to the people, and the people must always have the final say.